So you came to Turkey in 2022.
Yes, I did.
Nice. How did you even hear about the scholarship?
Okay, it was a group chat thing. You know, in Nigeria, there's this scholarship, Federal Scholarship Board, that actually sponsors students to go to Russia. So a friend of mine told me to apply for that, and I did. But afterwards, while I was still waiting for the results of that one, she invited me to this group chat where someone just randomly posted 2K Buslari, blah blah blah, Yetebe scholarship, and I was like, okay, me, I need scholarship. So I was like, let me just apply, because US was still on my mind. I was like, just to apply, let me apply. And I was like, okay, what course should I study? While I was applying, I was like, I like biology, so let me just go for something like biology, but like full of research, and that was molecular biology and genetics. So I just checked randomly, or maybe not even random, I thank God for everything, right? So I just checked schools that are good in molecular biology and genetics in Turkey. And Coach University came up first. I didn't even know anything about Coach University. I didn't know it was this like top school. I just said, okay, let me apply. I listed it among my preferences for Yetebe. It was my first preference, and so on and so forth. And lo and behold, in July 2022, the Coach University specifically emailed me saying, okay, a woman from Coach University, the Yetebe spokesperson, she emailed me saying, oh, they have accepted you, but the scholarship board has accepted you, but Coach also has to accept you. So can you apply directly to Coach? And I was like, double application again, because all my friends, they were like, you just apply through the scholarship and the scholarship will place you and you don't need to contact the school. But they were like, no, Coach is different. First of many differences to come.
I can imagine.
Yeah. And they're like, you have to apply directly to Coach. So I had to write an English-based exam, English proficiency exam, and so on.
Which one?
I wrote Pearson's test of English. I didn't write TOEFL because there was no time. Like, I literally had to organize things really quickly. Things just started going so fast, so I didn't have time to. And I think it was also like a money thing, because I also had to pay, and back then it was very expensive. I'm sure now it's even more expensive. And to produce that money on such short notice, I was like, let me just go for the cheaper option. I wrote PETE, like Pearson test of English, right? And even that one was not even cheap. It was like 76,000 or something. But,
do you mind telling us?
Yes. Score? My score, okay, the PTE test is over 90. I got 90 over 90.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank God.
Perfect.
Yeah, thank God, because I didn't even have to I didn't have time to even study. Like, it was just like really things were going so fast. So I gathered all the documents, submitted again to Coach, did like a kind of online interview again for Coach, gave everything, and they were like, Coach has accepted you.
Oh, wow.
So
Can
that
you please
was
tell us about the grades required to get into Coach? Did you take any international exams?
Yes, SAT is required, because for each department there is a quota, and for that quota there is a SAT level you have to cross. For last I checked, it was around like 1,200 even. It's actually not that high, 1,200 or so for MBGA, and my score was like 1,400 or so. So I was like,
surpassed it.
So it was really good. Thank God. I just submitted it. Right, and that was it. Basically, you have the SAT, you have some English proficiency test of any kind, and then transcripts, which was also good. So nice. I just did all that. And
what about your motivation letter? I mean, for students who want to apply next year, admissions are getting harder.
They are. They actually are.
So what would you advise them?
I would honestly say write something. Okay, this is going to sound vague, like write something real, okay, but try to tell a story, say something, because I still remember what my motivation letter was. I was saying it was like, why MBG, basically something along these lines. And I mentioned, I also tried to connect it to the school as much as you can. I wrote about this researcher, a professor that was in this school. She's no longer here. But I wrote about her and her research, and how it actually motivated me to choose this my area, my field. Basically, that's what I did. So I try to write something nice, but also like connect to the school. So it's telling them actually know something specific about their school. It's not just you're applying because, I don't know, many people are applying. So try to really make it as specific as possible, but also like tell a story. Like, so that's what I would honestly say. Yeah. And there are also interview options, like there are interviews. So try also to, as much as possible, show yourself in that interview.
Who organized the interviews for you?
Honestly, it was like a computer-based interview. You know how they will write a question on the screen and give you like maybe 30 seconds or 60 seconds to answer that question. So that's how coach did their own the time I applied. I don't know how it is now. So they will just throw a question. There's no interviewer there. It's just you and the computer. There's a question, you have seconds to reply, they save it and they upload it. So that's how it goes, basically.
Very nice, very nice. Thank you so much. Any final words for students who are going to be applying next year?
Honestly, if you can, I would say go apply directly to like coach, like to get the coach scholarship itself, not really like through ETB, because it gets a bit complicated because you're now having two people who accepted it and two people who want to like pay for you and do stuff. So sometimes it gets a bit murky. So if you can go through coach directly and get like their own fully funded scholarship, that's fine.
They have a fully funded scholarship?
Yeah, they do. I have some friends who are like on coach fully funded scholarship, so that can happen.
That's nice.
So I would suggest you do that. I think it's better just so you can avoid certain confusion, but like if you want to go through ETB as well, it's fine.
I see. That's nice. Congratulations.
Thank you
very much.
Yeah.
Alright, let me not delay you further. You have a class now.
Yes, I do. I have to run.
Tamam, let's
go. Yay.
Wait.
I think that was.
You need to go back and say subscribe. Tell them to subscribe.
Subscribe.
Thank you.